Hello, everybody. Welcome back to all three Blind Press channels today. I am doing TikTok as well because we're doing something special for the coffee stream this. Why did I just say this evening? It's not even noon yet. What the fuck, Blind Press? Jesus! This evening? Okay then. Apparently I would like the day to go faster. Um, because because apparently I think it's evening when it's just barely 11:30. All right then. Cool. Moving on. Um, this afternoon, I should say, or technically morning still, if you really want to be a nitpicking bastard. Hello, Blake Star. Welcome to the show. I hope you're doing well. I am going to dye my hair live on stream today. I usually do that stuff behind the scenes for the accounting stuff, but I figured, what the hell, it might be fun to do that live here, and then look up some stuff to listen to while we let the dye set, and because then you guys can listen to videos the way I listen to videos. And I'm thinking of looking up the TV license inspectors. I think that might be fun to listen to. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna set my keyboard aside for a second. Oh, well, not a second. For while I'm doing my hair. Doing a different color. So this is what I have. This is the copper from Garnier. This is the copper dye. So we're gonna do that. This is, holy shit, this is all new. Okay. We're gonna have to use the picture taking thing on my phone. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. And it's a good thing I have my other phone here for the picture thingy dingies. Okay, let's turn off the keyboard for now. And we'll slide it over here, out of the way, but not on the floor, because that's a bad idea. Okay. So, we have this big ass bottle, which is the mixer stuff. We have, I think this is is this the new dye? Or is that the conditioner now? These are the instructions, which I will read with my voice stream scanner app, because voice stream scanner kicks ass. Okay. There we go. I love the fact that I have the solo cam for this. How do I know I'm unfolding this correctly? I don't. I just know that if the writing is backwards, then I'll have to turn it around. Okay. Where is my phone? There it is. You missed the days of voiceover butchering word pronunciation. Hey, at least they're fixing it. You know what I mean? At least they're fixing it. There was one point where my voiceover said, instead of nervous, it said tervous. I have no idea why, but it did. It said tervous instead of nervous. And, uh-oh. Oh, well, I don't care about that. That's not an important announcement. Yes, text. Thank you. View text or image. Show text. Oh, god damn it, it's French. It's the French ones. God damn it, that's not helpful. Stupid French instructions. Discard. Go away. Go away, French stupid things.
Changing after 3 months or RR. Carry up. Immediately at beginning in flow. Use as much. Pile longer here. If here is pile tick. If mixture gets. Do not save any. To time it. Failure develops. Rinse out. When time is up. Into a lather. Rinse with a condense. Thoroughly. Rinse. Important to shut. Squeeze inside.
Okay, you suck. You suck. You suck at reading this. Seeing AI help. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why does life hate me? Why did they have to change everything? Okay. This looks like the conditioner. Yeah, it smells like it too. Okay. So what is she doing? She is dyeing her hair. I am dyeing my hair. Okay, so let's see. This is gonna be the big tube. This is something that I don't know what it is. Is there a product that I can scan here? Do you have a barcode, little bottle? Because you probably don't. Of course you don't. Why would you have a barcode? That would be helpful. Yeah, no, you don't have a barcode. So I obviously didn't scan it properly. So let's capture image button. Capture image thing. Text. View text or image showing text. View text voice play button.
Loyal Fira Pars. Power collection. Fishery safety warnings. Read before coloring. Allergy test to be performed 48 hours before each use of this product on FYO or you have already used this or another color product. LLERGY test. An allergic reaction which, in secondary, you must follow these precautions. All our product. Scalp allergic reaction may be increased.
Blah blah blah.
Before each use of this product, even though you have previously used AND or another brand. Bend of your elbow with soap and water. Pat dry the shimmering conditioning color gel. Number 1. Dishing developer cleaners do not use BME. Number 2. And 4 drops of container. Tightly recap all containers. Do not use ton swab or bowl. Disturb for 48 hours x 48 hours. If you experience
I'm not doing the allergy test. Shut up.
Irritations in or around until you consult a doctor. Important warnings. In case of a reaction while coloring hair, such as stinging, rash or burning sensation on the scalp, rinse immediately and discontinue use.
Blah blah blah.
Again, consult a doctor. If you experience
blah 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 blah.
of chest and or hives or swelling at any place on the body, discontinue use and obtain medical assistance immediately. Before coloring again, consult a call. Urine has been aspirated poorly or rare cases, the use of hair colorants has been associated with skin depigmentation, skin whitening, or loss of color. This may be temporary or permanent.
How do I go about my daily life? Well, this is why I'm doing this live.
Discontinue use immediately. Avoid contact with skin leaves. Do not use to color eyelashes or eyebrows. To do so may
do not do your eyebrows. No, why the fuck would you do that?
If you are wearing contact lenses, remove them before rinsing the eaves. Call the doctor if irrita. Wear gloves provided in kits.
So this bottle is also the mix as well as this.
Consult your doctor for any questions.
I'm guessing.
Do not use or for any purpose other than coloring your hair.
No shit. Do not use for any other purpose other than coloring your hair. What the fuck?
Do not use over compound henna or progressive color. Wait at least 14 days after bleaching, relaxing or perming before coloring. Not recommended for use on bleached hair. The color result may be more intense. Keep product out of the reach of children. Do not apply on children.
Do not apply on children.
Easy application instructions. Color. Do a strand test to preview your color results. Test at the same time as the allergy test and use the same product mixture. For instance, write and tape at a put gloves on.
That's funny.
Shimmering conditioning color gel. Number 1, with 3/4 teaspoon of the shimmering conditioning developer creme. Number 2, DD 4 drops of color booster to the mix. Recap containers tightly. Mixture. Color results. It's during the application to prevent staining your clothes. Wash and conditioner. Number 4, to hairline, ears, and back neck to prevent possible staining of skin. Avoid getting immediately with cool water on box. Nappy grey hair. All skin.
Oh, that's what this is for. This is the tiny allergy test bowl.
Coloring or recoloring after 3 months or hour. Color you immediately. Beginning hour. Full stop. Use as new. Full stop. Pile longer if hair is PL. Full stop if mixture. Do not sa. 2 time. Faria. 3. Forda. Option B. Touch up if you color your hair F. Roots. 015. Lengths or 010. 2. Web. Into. We is 2 plus. Aiken 2.
Oh, come on. It read it all fine the first time.
Closer. Total time to 025. Udo. Hent. Sant. E.
You suck. Why did you stop reading it properly this time?
YouTube active. Open 2. Exploring.
I call shenanigans.
I heard something about a redhead and wearing your gaming shirt.
So I'm trying to get this shit sorted out. I've got the mixture here at the bottle. And I'm trying to figure out if these two things are the things that go into the mix. Because if that's true, then I can start mixing things. And then I'll be fine. And before I do that, I really should take my watch off. Because I really shouldn't dye my hair red with a watch on. Especially a black watch. Ugh. So yeah. Okay. So the conditioner, this is the color creme. This is the something. It's liquid. It's probably toner. You know what? That's probably what it is. It's probably toner. Because this is stuck. That's why they say put the gloves on. Oh, the tube is... I thought the small tube was conditioner. I thought this was conditioner. Because I have 2 tubes. I have this big tube and then I have this little tube. Ah. Oh, they're both... Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Close button. Close setting. Top 2.
Oh, I need to be off of Top Chat and be on
YouTube.
All Chat.
Community dismiss. Chat filter. Top message. I can chat top messages. Selected. All messages. Unselected.
All messages, please.
Hester. Miss the days of okay. Well, Opinative. Add reaction. Check
Okay,
input. Chat.
so
Ellipsis. Text view. Double tap to edit. Use the rotor to access misspelled words.
yep, this is definitely hair dye. Okay. It all went in. Now, I will put my gloves on. First, I will break the cap. There we go. Now I will put my gloves on. Just so you guys know, that'll make it difficult to read chat. So I'm just gonna talk. I've been nerding out all weekend on like natural history stuff. And where'd the other glove go? Did it fall? It fell. I've been looking at like listening to natural history things. A lot of like diagnosis, like there's this show I guess called Diagnosis that used to be on TV that is now on YouTube. Shaking time, shaking time. Sorry, I'm wearing a sports bra, fellas. Maybe I should stand up to shake this so I don't make the chair go all bouncy and make it loud. So yeah, this is supposed to be like a copper. And it's supposed to go good on dark hair, which is good because my roots have already come in. Even though I only got this bleached on August fucking 22nd. And it's October fucking 1st or 2nd right now. Whew. Whew. Fuck. Keep going. It's not shaking. It's not all the way mixed yet. Holy shit. Okay. I forgot how much you have to shake this stuff. Holy shit. Okay. Can I read chat like this?
Max Angor. YouTube has less ads. I'll use it instead of Twitch to talk to you.
Okay.
Opinative. Oh no, please don't shake that in a sports bra and then stand up. Whatever shall the church think of? Learn more. Add reaction.
Oh no, please don't shake that in a sports bra and then stand up. What will the church think? The church will hate me forever. Oh fuck. Okay. Holy fuck. I'm gonna be tired out before I even start this shit. I need a drink of coffee. Okay. Now, this is when I get dye on these gloves, I'm not touching my phones, just so you guys know. Oof. But, hold on. Oh, really? Which one? The big one or the little one? Probably the little one. Yeah, because I've got a big tube, which is probably all the conditioner for the, and then I have this little tube here, which is probably what it needs. So there's this one, both sides, and then there's this one. So yeah, those are the tubes that I have. The fatter, shorter tube. Well, the fatter one is longer, actually. The little one? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it does kind of smell like dye, so. And it's coming out like a lot more liquidy than conditioner, so that would make sense. Okay. Lid back on. And more shaking. Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah. Whew. Okay. I think I can begin.
Screen dimmed. Max Angkor, you need arm tattoos. Lester, maybe you should get one of those giggly pots to help with the mixing.
I need arm tattoos. Well, I want to get my first tattoo on my leg. Because my mother had got one of her tattoos on her arm, and I think it's her only one, and I don't want to copy her because I'm trying not to be like that. So I want to get the boomstick on my thigh with music notes around it. Okay, here we go. Good call, guys. And I wonder if I'll even need all of this because of how short my hair is. Man, I hope the Mortal Kombat patch comes out soon because I'm getting really tired of the player one advantage thing. That's annoying. Because that's why sometimes I do really well, and then other times I'm like doing the exact same shit, and it's not working because they accidentally gave player two like a really shitty. It's not balanced. So, yeah, it's. And they said that they're having like a connection issue with putting the patch out, and so they haven't done it yet. And it's like, we were supposed to have a BFGC tournament for MK1 yesterday, Sunday night fights. That wasn't able to happen. Which kind of, well, it doesn't kind of suck, it really sucks. Because I know I'm not the only one that want to get going in the Sunday night fights and playing in a competitive way. I'm hoping I can start playing in. There's a tournament called the Coliseum that a commentator in the NetherRealm scene does, and I'd really like to do at least one run at that. That would be fun. I'm really trying to get this little part here on my head because it's kind of really thick. I hope this turns out okay. I usually do fine with colored dyes. Pinkalo had to help me with the bleach because there was some extra steps. And then I went and got it redone professionally. But I thought I'd do something different for fall. And I thought I'd do it live for you guys. So yeah, I've been listening to a bunch of this like diagnosis, like this, I guess it was a show on Discovery Network or Discovery Science or something like that. It's on the first responders, or yeah, it's either first responders or emergency responders YouTube channel. I'll check when my hands aren't full of hair dye. But it talks about different like outbreaks that happened, and they talk about a couple that I was only vaguely aware of the circumstances, like I knew that they have pamphlets in tampons, for example, for TTS, but I didn't actually know that there was an actual outbreak in the 80s. It was actually 1980. That a whole bunch of women in the States, in Milwaukee, in Wisconsin, in Minnesota and Iowa, were getting toxic shock because tampon companies had started changing the material in their product for absorbency reasons, from the old rayon and cotton to like other products. And they were telling women, like, you can leave these in for longer and they're more absorbent. And women were getting staph infections, basically, and getting toxic shock. And that's why the Food and Drug Administration made companies put in those pamphlets about proper usage, when you need to change them, stuff like that. So I had no idea that there was an actual outbreak of toxic shock, and I am sweating. And I just got red hair dye on my arm. Whoops. So yeah, that was, and then there was, The Walkerton E. coli outbreak, that one I knew about. I didn't know that the Public Utility Commission actually lied to the Public Health Unit, though. That one was really messed up. I had no idea about that. So it's been interesting to be listening to these YouTube videos. I've also been listening to a lot of like stuff about medieval Europe and just a bunch of different stuff. Just trying to learn, because a lot of the stuff I watch on the channel for reaction content, it's like it's kind of drama stuff, or it's, I'm laughing at police videos or something, or now I'm back to looking at some politics because of what's going on in Canada. And it's kind of nice to just nerd out a little bit. Okay. So this is gonna have to sit for probably about 20 minutes. Then I'm gonna put a little bit more of it on. Just to make sure, because my roots get really, I have black hair pretty much, so my roots come in really fast, really dark. There we go. Okay. Hand on. How do I get these off without touching them? God damn it. And me and Driving Ape have been watching Shameless. And we just finished, I think, season 7? Season 6 is what we just finished. Now we're on season 7, I think. Yeah. Ha! I did it! Okay. Now, towel on head to keep from dripping. Okay. There.
12:09 p.m.
What's being said over here?
Max Angkor. So fun conundrum. BP. In Cyberpunk, I like the girl voice, but the romance I want has to have a man body, so I had to make a feminine male body. Max Angkor. So fun conundrum. Look, Hester. Maybe you should get one of those giggly pots to help become Mac, welcome to the
That's funny.
I was gonna ask, how's MK1 going? How bad are the bugs?
The bugs aren't super bad. It's just that player 1 thing is really annoying. Hey, I wonder if I can tie this in a knot real quick. No, I can't. But that'll work. Or what if I tucked it like this? Keep it like, haha! I'm smart. Okay. Yeah, I'm still liking MK1. I'm still having a lot more fun with it than MK11. I am gonna pick up. I'm spending a bit more time with Natara and Goro, but I am gonna pick up Smoke, I think. And I'm thinking maybe I might look at Tanya. And definitely like some other people. Did I just fuck it up? No, I wasn't grabbed. I fucking fell. Oh my goodness.
Alia, why are you all bruised on your bum? Kyle and he they didn't want to get down their wrist, which is why they were doing it the way they were. 11. Felixi at J. Gertson Gladmile. Why do you speak any other languages?
Do I speak any other languages? French a little bit and Spanish a little
16.
bit.
Haley. Hair down on your forehead. J. Gertson at Felixi kiss mark. Oh my god, face rolling on the floor. He grabbed the edge of the glove at your wrist and pulled down. 11. FEL at J. Gertson. I know what I did. I didn't. 13. Red heart. You need to wipe your forehead love in the top of your ears.
So did I put the wrong tube in? Is this the conditioner or is this the dye? Hold on. Like, did I fuck up?
Red heart card suit. 13. At J. Gertson. I know what I did. I didn't assume on page 3 of page 1 of 33. Invok. Invok. 6. Haley. No, I think it's okay. FE at Alia same girl purple heart. 6. Cupcake. You have dye by your eye.
I have dye by my eye. Okay, hold on. Because this does not smell like hair dye. That smells like conditioner to me. All the stuff I put in smelled like hair dye. Hello.
Where's the little bottle? Oh, look.
It's all in there.
Big bottle. Power Shimmer Conditioner is this tube that's on the table.
Perfect. So I did it right.
The little tube is conditioning shampoo.
Okay.
So you can shampoo in your hair.
Well. It might be good for my hair, though.
No, I think it's okay.
You're good.
I'm letting it set.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add some more. Oh, poor sweetheart. No, because my hair was turning red? Okay.
It looks like conditioner. Last no, Alia. The diner you're left underneath. Do less than Francis Shahada Joe 3 hour 20.
Alright, what's YouTube saying?
Max Angor. Having more fun in the game played for hundreds of hours. LOL. Max Angor.
Having more fun with the than the game I played for hundreds of hours. Yeah, because there's more to do. Like, that's the thing. And like, I can't wait for the patch for invasion mode to get better accessibility.
I sent you a video of the guy reviewing it. I hate how combo reliant modern fighting games are.
I like the combos. I'm having fun building combos. I like this combo. I like this version of MK1 because the combos aren't as rigid as MK11. Like, every character for MK11 had like maybe 6 combos that you could do, and that was it. This game, you can basically, depending on the cameo you have, your combo potential is endless. And it's all like, you can build it all on your own. It's okay if it's the conditioning shampoo, then I'm okay because it'll help with the conditioner. It'll help condition my hair anyway. So, am I completely blind? Yes, I am.
Max Angor. Having more fun in the Max Angor. You women. So long as I have hair, I have no interest in trying to mess with it unless more of it fall out.
See, my hair, I swear to God, I could have my hair ripped out by the roots and that shit would grow in thicker. Like, my hair is fucking crazy. Like, it used to be, before I hit puberty, my hair used to be poker straight. And then I hit puberty and you get me in the sun and with my natural hair, and people are like, are you like Italian or Spanish or something? And I'm like, no, I'm a Scot and a German. I am white as the driven snow.
Max Angor. Max Angor. I didn't know that. I thought they were rigid. I despise rigid combos. I hate combos, but at least with flexible combos, there's some good strategy there.
Oh yeah, no, you can there are so many different things you can do with the cameos and the characters. Like I'm having a lot of fun with Natara and Goro because with Natara's combo strings, you can do a lot of damage with her, and then you call in Goro, and Goro just comes and goes punch walk, and you're like, thank you for bringing my combo from like 35% to like 60%.
Max Angkor, you win. Max Angkor, it's not meta combo, win.
No.
Max Angkor, that's how my beard is. The second I could grow it and off it went. Max Angkor, also, my beard naturally sun bleaches very, very quickly. You thought I was going early white, la.
My hair does the highlight thing in the sun. If when I have my hair natural, I get these auburn highlights. So I have naturally black hair, but my hair will go little streaks of auburn here and there in the summertime. Hello. Do I live with someone? Yes, I live with my family. I don't have like a helper, if that's what you mean. I have a husband and children. Was it from birth or a condition? Oh my god. Mr. Beast didn't cure blindness. He paid for glaucoma surgery. Cataract surgery. That's what he did. He didn't cure blindness.
Max Angkor, also, my beard. Max Angkor, so do you miss Ronda's bad acting at 11? Tongue sticking out.
Oh fuck no. I do not miss Rhonda's bad acting. Honestly, as bad as Megan Fox sounded in the story, it was because she had more of a chance to do her lines in the intros and stuff. She's a lot better in her intro dialogue and in her tower ending. I caught the measles, and that's why I went blind. I was too young to be vaccinated. The hardest thing to do every day for me, not be an unstable crazy person. Oh, you meant blindness wise. I don't know. Keep an eye on my youngest child, who seems to be intent on being not only a ninja, but a ninja that sets fucking booby traps. You guys were asking about my bruises. Yeah. The 6-year-old. I liked my decorations. Yep. Hello. Can I take out my eyes? Yes, but I'm not going to.
Look, Esther, at least you have hair. I lost 90% of mine thanks to medicine I took when I was much younger.
Oh, that
Are
sucks.
all these questions from Chittock?
Yes, they are all from... Yes.
At least you have hair. I lost Max Angkor. Never ever show him home alone.
Never ever show him Home Alone. No. No, I am... No, he's not allowed to watch Home Alone. He is not. That child, oh my god. So, he freaking... His brother has a fire tablet, and the fire tablet has a case with a handle on it that can also double as a landscape mode, like, stand thing. So he left the tablet that he wasn't supposed to be using because it's not even his on the stairs in landscape viewing mode, and left his stuffed animals in like a goddamn audience, all facing the stairs, just waiting for mommy to come and fall.
Max Angkor. Never ever show him home alone. Gonna educate the Zoomers, eh? Tongue sticking out. Add reaction.
Crazy bastard child. Why do I have a towel on my head? Because I'm dyeing my hair and I don't want the hair dye to drip, and also the heat from my head will help the hair dye set.
Max Angkor. Add reaction. But Max Angkor. Gonna educate the Zoomers.
Because that's what you're supposed to do when you dye your hair. When you do it at home, you put a towel on your head so the heat from your hair activates the hair dye. When you're at the salon, they stick you under the hair dryer with a bag over your head. Literally. Just not over your face. How can I tell if someone is in the room with me? Because I have ears still that work. I am not deafblind. I am just blind. Hello. What's my favorite movie? That's hard because I like a lot of movies very much. Probably The Exorcist. But then there's the Evil Dead series. So I kind of, they're tied. Okay, let's see. What? The crazy woman and the crazy man had crazy kids? Yeah, I know, right? Oh man. He's something though. Like this and this morning. So, I don't know if you saw Twitter, Ryan, but apparently he's decided that I get in-game blindness accessibility features in real life because apparently when I need to duck, he's going to go until I don't need to duck anymore. And then after that, when I can walk normal, he's just going to go so I get blindness in-game accessibility features in real life. What's my favorite upset I've done so far? Upset. Probably the zombie chick. Like I like the Halloween ones. The Halloween upsets are fun. I like to do those. I want to see if I can do a Natara cosplay. What do I like doing? Playing video games, listening to music, listening to documentaries about natural history and geology and true crime and space. I miss talking about Star Trek though. I need to find people to talk to about old Star Trek. It is a good thing Halloween is just around the corner. Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. Like I love that he came up with that. He's always coming up with fun little things like that to make things interesting. How do I watch movies if I'm blind? Well, I listen to them, but it sounds really stupid if you say I listened to that movie unless you're saying with audio description afterwards. So most of us just say I watched that because it just sounds more natural. Yep. Yeah, I need to do more crunches. It'll help my back too. Do I like cats or dogs? I like both. Yeah, I'm excited for because I'm gonna just let it sit for a few more minutes and then I'm gonna apply a bit more and then let it sit again and then go rinse it out. And then you'll have to come by. You should teach him Street Fighter 6 or some other game he can play with Mom. Add reaction button. Oh yeah, no, I've already let him play Street Fighter 6, so we're gonna play together. I have to figure out how to set up an account for him on my PlayStation because seems to be a little bit different than the PS4. And since his is a kid's account, like an offline account, I can't transfer it. So I just have to make him a new one. Which I will do. Because he's not quite old enough for MK yet.
Max Angor, I need to get a mat or something so I can do crunches. For back.
Yeah, we have like this like bench. It's for crunches, but you can also lie on it to do bench presses with dumbbells and everything. And I'm gonna put my feet up on the bench part and use that as leverage to do crunches, because my lower back is just garbage. Hello. Ah, itchy nose. Thank goodness for the towel. Okay. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I'm almost at 40,000 followers over here on the TikTok.
Max Angor, Max Angor, you should teach him Street Fighter. Max Angor, add reaction. Max Angor, I need to get a mat or something. Add reaction. Button.
I'm trying to get the monetization up on YouTube. I need to have 3,000 watch hours. So but there's plenty of content to be watched. I just need the viewers. That's all I need. So yeah, once I apply more hair dye, I'll probably go find some TV license inspector videos to watch.
Max Angor, I need to get a mat or something.
So if you're on TikTok and you want to hear those videos,
All message 4.
you can come over to YouTube or Twitch and listen to them.
I need to check message input. Check message input. Chat.
I'm thinking I might do some MK tonight though, because I haven't played it I actually haven't played it since Thursday. I haven't played it since Thursday. That's my fault though. So. I am dyeing it red.
Max Angor, for the meter. Max Angor, Max Angor. Gotta hate it when the nose has an itch when your hands are full.
I know, right? Or when you're on stream and you really don't want to scratch your nose on camera. Because that's kind of gross, but you don't really have a choice, so thank God you have a towel. Let's go over to Twitch chat. Oh shit, I don't have Twitch chat open. Bad blind press. How dare you not have Twitch open? You horrible person. You horrible person, you. There you go. Okay. What I really miss is Soul Calibur, but I'm like I haven't played it in like 3 years. If I load that disc in, it's gonna take a day to fucking update. And then it's gonna be like, would you like to buy the other 2 season passes you don't have? No, I would not. Because it's kind of sad when you go on Twitch and you look at the follow, because I have Soul Calibur as a followed category, and it's in the double digits of players that and people that follow it. It's like, oh, that's sad. You pick your nose in the bathroom. How long did it take me to learn voiceover? About a month. I've had an iPhone since the 3GS when voiceover became a thing. So it took me about a month to get used to it. Which wasn't too bad. Now it's just easy for me. And I have a Mac as well, because I don't like the fact that Microsoft, like, it has narrator, but narrator is absolutely garbage. And it relies on third party developers like Freedom Scientific, the maker of programs called JAWS and Window Eyes, which are screen readers for Windows computers, or the NVDA. It's a free screen reader for Windows. But you have to, like, if you want a good screen reader, you have to go for a third party app. Whereas with Mac, you get your computer, you get your iPhone, you get your iPad. You tell your S lady to turn on voiceover, and she will, and then you're good to go. Right out of the box. So that's why I've switched over to Apple. I'm incredible. Well, I attempt to be. Why, thank you for the kind words. Okay, let's reapply the gloves carefully. Ew, they're all sweaty and gross. Okay. Okay. Let's carefully. Yeah, definitely gonna need to reapply. Just shake it up a little bit more. Yeah, I think this will be fun, and it's fun. It's fun for me to do this now that I have shorter hair because it's easier to do. I used to have to buy if I wanted to do my hair like this when I had long hair, it would have taken me 2 bottles of dye. Yeah, I have a little bit on my ears. That's fine. I'll wash it off. I just figured this would be a fun, different kind of stream to do. Cause I've been doing a lot of just reaction shit, and I don't wanna be another Sniper Wolf or another XQC or any of that shit. So I figured I'd do something a little different for this Monday's coffee stream, just for fun. Hope you guys enjoy it. Because not only is it fun, because I know that my YouTube subs and all, and my Twitch followers and that, they know that I'm capable of this shit, but I think it's fun to just show them still. Just have some fun sometimes. Do something different. What's the word? Shake it up a little bit. Using some of the extra dye to bring back here a little bit before I apply more. There we go. What else have I been learning about? I don't know. I've been feeling kind of weird. Like mentally and everything. I've been having all this trouble, just can't stop pacing around, and like it's really annoying. Everyone's like, "Why are you walking around? Just sit down." It's like, I don't know, I can't stop. It's annoying as fuck. There we go. I think that's full coverage. And I only have a quarter of... I still used 3/4 of a bottle on this length of hair. That's insane. That's absolutely insane to me. Right at the temples again. There. That is the best that I can do. Back up we cover. And we let it sit a little bit more. Okay.
Check messages. Hester. Red Hester.
Yes.
That would be Hester. Not I hate it when the nose has an extra Hester. That would be different.
Red ears, that would be, yeah, that would be different. Luckily, it'll wash off. Hello. What color? It's like a coppery red. And I'm going to wash it out in about 10 more minutes. I'll be fine. Everybody relax. Hello. It will literally wash. It will wash off. It will be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm letting that sit for another like 5-10 minutes. And then we're gonna wash it out. And then we'll do some videos. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to move this over here. Ah, shit. Wipe my hands on the towel. Where's the big tube? There's the big tube. Okay. Okay, I gotta take that out so I can dump it because it says don't leave it sit. And now I can take out my keyboard again and start looking for videos to watch. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. Look at me doing things properly and shit. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Where's the video I had opened? Where's the video that I had opened? History. Where am I here? Oh yeah, the pink sauce lady.
Chef P.
Gotta learn about the pink sauce lady. That's what I wanted to do. And then let's pull something else up here. No, it's actually pretty nice still. The weather's pretty good. Like, my kids are still wearing t-shirts and stuff. They're going in hoodies in the morning, but it's still very, very, still pretty warm. What does Code Blue Cam have for us? What do you have? I did that one. Oh yeah, I didn't do that one yet.
In tap.
And then where's the audit video? Where's the audit? There it is. These clueless cops will cost their city thousands. That's another one I wanted to watch. Look at me finding things. Okay. Well, wait. Do I listen to videos? Well, technically, yeah. But I say I watch them. Thank you. Yes, I am dyeing my hair. Thank you. The mod questions are fine, people. Holy shit. Thank you, Kiara. Okay. So now I'm going to put up the Be Right Back screen on YouTube and Twitch. Where am I? There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put up the Be Right Back screen. I'm going to run to the kitchen and wash out my hair real quick. Oh, Oh, no, I'm not bleeding. I have hair dye. Thank you for the rose. Ziz. Okay, so let's put up the Be Right Back screen, put up some music, and I'm going to be right back in about 2-3 minutes. I'm just going to go quickly rinse out my hair, and then you guys can see it. Everybody can see it. Okay, so muting and music coming up now.
my blood and let me touch you. Let me say that you're real good. I wanna make you melt. Lay down, ready to know you. I've never ever owned a thing that I want. Now I'm not ready to show you that I'm weaker, weaker, weaker than you. Lay down, ready to know you. I've never ever owned a thing that I want. Now
Hello, I have returned with rinsed hair. Ha ha ha. Here I am back. And I have now got red hair. Come on, connect headphones. There we go. Okay. So yeah. And I did it all by myself. My husband just helped me rinse it out just to make sure that there wasn't anything left.
12 Monday, August
But
26th,
yeah,
p.m. Learn more. Check
that's the result.
Double tap to edit. Use the road or to access misspelled words.
She is awesome. She is sweet. 13. Inlock. Info. The melon enjoy. Info. Sweet. She is Mitchell. Hi. Shane. Mitchell. Let look at 3.
Hello.
Is it mid hi? Elan what we want. Unpronounceable. Elan what food. Page 1 of 43. Info Ashley. She is awesome. She is Mitchell. She is sweet. 13. Inlock. Renee filing and Reyes Joy.
Okay.
She is awesome. She
So, now I'm going to Pink Sauce Lady Keeps Getting Worse from Penguin Zero. I was going to watch this last night, but I was in a lot of pain, so I didn't stream, and I apologize. So let's pop over to the live screen. Okay. So, we're going to listen to this real quick. We have our lovely Charlie.
Learn more.
He's going to tell us about the Pink Sauce Lady and how she keeps getting worse. Take it away, Charlie.
Chef P is the mad scientist behind the pink sauce sludge that took the world by storm last year. A concoction so foul, I really thought there was a chance we'd see the sequel to COVID with this one.
Oh, by the way, if you're on TikTok and you actually want to hear the audio to what I'm listening to, you can come to youtube.com/blindpress or twitch.tv/blindpress. And Sweetie Pie, do you think you could help me with sharing the screen when you get a chance?
I really thought if people ate the pink sauce, they'd just start dropping dead from botulism.
Wait,
and I think we
people
were
actually
pretty close,
ate this
but luckily
shit?
a hero swooped in called Dave's.
The pink sauce.
Yes, and they almost died. Because health.
Why would they eat that shit?
Why would they eat it?
Yeah.
Because their mothers didn't cook for them properly.
Same reason why people drank jelly juice, I guess?
Yes. No, jelly juice was different. Jelly juice had to do with a bunch of really nasty stuff.
Chat. Ellipsis. Text.
Oh shit.
Double tap to edit.
I did it again.
What'd you do again?
I opened Twitch Studio again.
Yeah, I tried to uninstall it and I couldn't figure out how.
I will take care of that. In fact, I'll do that right now.
Stupid. I really think it's just because they couldn't be bothered to get to contact Apple for an updated codec.
Well, and notice how it happened right around the iOS update?
Yup.
It happened right at that moment. So that's more than likely what caused it.
Very frustrating.
What can you do? There you are.
Welcome to
Thank you, honey.
Esther. Add reaction.
And like I said, I don't know if... I think the tea got pushed back far.
The tea?
The orange pico.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, thank you. My hair looks so good. Thank you. Hello. So yeah, guys, if you want to hear what I'm listening to, and if you, like I said, if you want to hear what I'm listening to and see the videos, come over to YouTube or Twitch and take a listen
Dave's
and a
Gourmet
watch.
that purchased pink sauce from Chef P and vowed to actually
Chef
make it
P,
edible and not poisonous. So
How do you do that?
Pink Sauce Lady was able to take a disaster with this sauce and find success through Dave's Gourmet, who then put it in Walmarts across the United States.
No way.
However, since then, Chef P has made unbelievably, incomprehensibly bad decisions. I think she is so bad at business that she will be studied for the next 100 years for how hard she has fumbled this
How?
whole thing. And
Wait, so she had the opportunity to make pink sauce. She got it marketed into Walmart's from the...
she just gets worse and worse. I've made like 2 updates to her story over the last year because it just, the clown show never stops with her. She had the go that Dave's Gourmet did pay her $120,000, but she fucking
$120,000 she got paid from Dave's Gourmet, probably to save the recipe from utter disaster. But now she's like, they defrauded me.
blew that all on Airbnbs and hotels, apparently, I guess. It's
Oh.
such a wacky story, but she's
All
saying
of it
that
got spent on Airbnbs. Okay.
Dave's Gourmet is a bunch of scoundrels that,
Sure.
you know, took money and didn't pay her what she was owed, this and that. And Dave's Gourmet has now responded to all the claims with their information about what the terms of their agreement were, the payments, and all of that in order to combat the claims that Chef P is waging against them. Now, I went over it on stream.
Wow. Just wow. Like, the absolute gall that people have now. They actually get, they make something that's killing people. They get saved, and they still mess it up and then blame the person that's tried to save them. Just wow.
Stream, but I couldn't pull up the official response from Dave's Gourmet for some reason. So instead, I got just the bullet point breakdown from a LiveJournal account, which, side note, I had no idea LiveJournal still existed. It was like seeing an old friend. Such a blast from the fucking past to see that LiveJournal still exists. Okay, so here, they're just breaking down. Dave's Gourmet revealed that Veronica received $45,000 up front for purchasing the pink sauce brand from her.
Jesus Christ, 45 grand up front to just buy the brand. And she's... I hate this. I hate this. I hate how dumbasses keep getting handed money. Literally. Like, these fake, fraudulent assholes. They keep getting handed money. And then people who are actually trying to do shit. Oh, they're the liars. They're the fakers. They're the frauds. What the...
It was agreed that she would be responsible for handling all refunds to customers who received bad product or didn't receive anything despite paying for it prior to the partnership. After the agreement was signed, it turns out Miss Shaw did not have enough money to cover
Charlie.
all refunds.
Come
So
on
Dave's
now.
Gourmet gave her another $30,000 to cover refunds, even though it was not their responsibility.
Holy shit! So they also helped her out with refund costs, which they don't have to do, because that was all before they bought the brand.
In fall of 2022, Shaw was struggling financially, so Dave's Gourmet provided Shaw with multiple cash advances that totaled more than $40,000. They did not charge her any interest or fees. These advances were supposed to be offset by the future royalties that Shaw was going to earn.
She got another 40 grand in no interest cash advances. So we are now at... We've got 45 grand for the purchase of the brand. We have 30 grand for the refunds. That's 75 grand. We have another 40 grand in cash advances. That is $110,000 or $105,000. So, or no, sorry, 110. I was right. $110,000. Where's the other 10?
Oh my god. She requested a
There it
$10,000
is.
marketing expense to throw herself a birthday party to maybe be featured on TikTok. She also requested
What?
they pay for her dress $800 and shoes $600.
What the fuck? I want a $10,000 marketing fee to throw myself a birthday party that maybe might get featured on TikTok. Really? Oh my god.
She's insane. She's an actual lunatic.
She is.
That is so quirky.
No, it's not quirky. It's fucking. If all I can flash back to is fucking Shameless, and if Monica Gallagher had social media reach, like, I want this money for this and this.
And now she goes on TikTok daily talking about how Dave fucked her. Now she can't afford to have a house or
it's Dave's
feed her
Gourmet
children,
that fucked
even
you.
though they were more than generous here. Like, extremely generous. I don't know how you blow through all of that money in the matter of 6 months, but that is shameful.
That is like, that's like a politician's salary for a year blown through in 6 months.
Shaw attempted to submit
crazy.
business expense reports for personal expenses like buying 4 pairs of sneakers or expensing her grocery bills. Dave's Gourmet informed her that such activities were fraudulent. How dumb is she? How can someone actually
back
pay
that
for
up?
like buying 4 pairs of sneakers or expensing her grocery bills?
Expensing her oh my god. You're gonna also expense your grocery bills? Holy shit. The entitlement. The fucking entitlement. No wonder it's hard for fucking, oh my, gee, what the people like Darkside Phil and this bitch exist.
Dave's Gourmet informed her that such activities were fraudulent. How dumb is she? How can someone actually be that dumb? It's Dave's Gourmet is not your dad. Like, he's not just gonna cover every single one of your bills just because he bought your fucking scam ass pink sauce.
Well, and not even a dad should be doing that. Not even a father should be paying that much money for their kid, at an adult kid. Or any kid. $120,000 in 6 months? Unless their child is, like, dying and needs, like, medical care that isn't covered, that's pretty much it. Like, they need a new heart or something. You know, like, that's an acceptable expenditure of $120,000 for your child in 6 months. But, like, anything else? Yeah, no.
Your
sorry.
biological weapon that you were bottling. He bought your revolting potion for some reason, which was a terrible business decision from Dave's Gourmet to begin
it really
with.
was.
And
I don't
now
know
she's
why
just trying to suck
Dave's
as much
Gourmet
juice
would
out
do
of the
that.
tank as she can here. What?
Like, what did she offer Dave that he couldn't pass up? I'm kind of curious now.
In the world? And yeah, no, she blew through all of this in like 6 months. She went live talking about, here, I'll just pull up her TikTok again.
Oh God.
Talking about how she's
Don't do
homeless,
that.
can't feed
Why
her
you gotta do
children,
that?
and Dave's Gourmet, the $120,000 they gave her was in installments, and she spent it all on Airbnbs and hotels. I guess she literally
Why?
went into diamond and gold-plated Airbnbs in order to...
Have you never heard of fucking paying rent? Why would it doesn't matter if you have your $120,000 paid to you in installments. Even in this crazy amount of rent crisis, you should have been able to put a deposit down on an apartment. Why are you bouncing from Airbnb and hotel to Airbnb to hotel? Like,
to spend that much in 6 months.
so get a
But
bougie
she is
apartment.
beyond irresponsible. She has only herself to blame for
She
everything
does.
that's happened here.
She could have afforded a bougie apartment. She didn't need to go to Airbnbs all the time. This is stupid.
This is
She
a
could have bought
piece of it,
herself
but I
a
don't think it's the
condo
whole-
or a fucking what are those hipsters like to live in? A loft. She could have bought herself a loft in one of those stupid warehouse buildings.
Is this where she talks about
long
it?
story short, these people defrauded me. So I would have to sue them for fraud because it's not only the calculation of the royalty, but it's everything else.
Everything else, like paying for your birthday party of $10,000 plus, including your dress and shoes.
Why does she? Oh my god! I can't make any statements about how she sounds.
Because she started the GoFundMe,
because that's
which
rude and
for
racist.
some reason Kyrie Irving donated $24,000 to.
What?
Actual brain dead decision, but I mean, money means nothing to him.
Hey everybody over on TikTok. I am now doing the video portion of the stream. So if you'd like to hear the videos and see the videos, you can come to YouTube or Twitch. That's where you can see the screen.
So she'll get to throw herself
What's
another
the bruise
birthday party
from?
with that money,
Ah,
and then complain
That's a
again on
fun
TikTok
story
Live.
of me going kaboobity
lying. Here,
kaboobity
look.
down the stairs.
If you go to her
'Cause my
GoFundMe,
child is
which is
Wile E.
still
Coyote.
up, you can see the donations.
Oh,
Kyrie Irving is.
why would she
right here.
get donations?
$24,240 a month ago. He's sugar daddying her.
No shit. I don't even know who this Irie Irving dude is, but he apparently has a lot of money to blow on stupid people. Okay.
So that money's going right in the shitter. That's going to be maybe like 5 pairs of shoes that she's going to blow that one on, I guess. She actually got to experience some of the luckiest set of circumstances a human being can have.
No kidding. She makes a concoction that pretty much is poison. Some businessman decides for some reason to buy it from her. And she still manages to blow through all the money he gave her for her poison potion. And now she wants to try to sue him for defrauding her, for giving her money for her poison potion. That's where we are right now.
Just in her kitchen, cooking up some wicked alchemy, makes the pink sauce. It goes viral on TikTok. People buy it out the ass, and she delivers poison. She basically tries to assassinate people via postage with their pink sauce. And then even in spite
And
of
then
that...
the fact that it's called pink sauce, it just sounds so, like, gross to me. It's like, pink sauce, ew, I don't want it. And not because it's pink, it's just it, ugh.
She was able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat by getting bought by Dave's Gourmet, and then she still fumbled that.
Yeah.
It's impressive. It's actually impressive.
So first of all, I want to acknowledge this $120,000.
I like that she puts it in quotes, even though that's exactly what it was.
The blog saying that they paid me. So number one, it wasn't an upfront payment of $120,000 straightforward. It was sent to me partially. I don't know if it blocked out right there, cause
Did you just say dare?
it was sent to me
Right there? It's
partially.
there.
I don't know if it blocked out right there because the low battery thing came. But they were partial payments.
Why wouldn't you
and then
plug in your
also
phone? Okay, I'm sorry. If your phone is low and you're trying to show proof of something in a video, why would you not plug your phone in first?
Huge chunk of that money went towards me paying for Airbnb and paying for hotels because, mind y'all, I was homeless for 6 months.
So that's where all of the money apparently went, which I think is
Wow.
impossible. Even if you chose
all $120,000 to Airbnbs, yeah, I don't think so.
the top line Airbnbs and hotels, you would not blow through $120,000 fucking dollars in 6 months. It just wouldn't happen. That is unbelievably reckless. So that is
Like,
a
you
bla-
would have to be, not only would you have to be staying in the highest end hotels and Airbnbs, you would also be having to dine out at the most expensive restaurants, buy the most expensive food there, and the most expensive drink. Also Uber everywhere. Like you would have to intentionally intentionally go through $120,000 in 6 months. Like, that's not by accident.
Blatant, bold-faced lie. Shaw communicated that she had spent the entirety of her previous advances and that she needed another advance to feed her children and to avoid being evicted. Dave's Gourmet sent her 2 advances that
She
totaled
has
5K.
kids.
This seems, honestly, everything that's happened with this lawsuit makes Dave's Gourmet seem like a fucking saint. Like an absolutely beautiful place and business partner.
Dave's good. Well, either he's a saint or he's incredibly wealthy and just a bad businessman. Because, hello. Because, quite frankly, if he's just gonna keep throwing money at her when she's wasting it, like, that is either an incredibly independently wealthy man who just doesn't care, or he is unaware.
They just keep giving her money because
the
they're
nice
buying
way
into
of
her
putting
lies. She is not spending shit on her children or
No.
anything besides herself.
No,
And
no.
they keep sending
She doesn't give a fuck about her kids.
her money. And then she keeps being such an asshole to them. She had a party on a yacht and tried to flex on TikTok. No way. There's just no
Wait.
shot. Party on money. A yacht and then she keeps being such an asshole to them. She had a party on a yacht and tried to flex on TikTok.
Oh my
no
God.
way. There's
She threw a yacht party. She has the audacity to throw a yacht party and still be like, they defrauded me. Holy shit.
just no shot she had a party on a yacht.
This is crazy.
Let me see. Now I have to check that claim.
This is crazy.
Because Dave Gourmet would see that. Another thing she whined about was that she had to do or pay for all the marketing herself. But here, let me give you a peek at her super expensive marketing for the pink sauce. Just take a video of pink sauce on some food. Nothing else. Actually, nothing else. So that cost
Oh my
$0.
She just took a video. That's insane. And she's bitching about marketing for pink sauce. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't see the yacht you're referring to, though. In June of 2023, Shaw submitted an expense report to Dave's Gourmet that included requests for payment for her time dedicated to making social media content.
Why? Did they specifically hire you as the social media manager, or did you just decide that you're still gonna do social media shit, even though you don't own the brand anymore?
Requests were outside of the terms of the agreement. Dave's Gourmet then asked for clarifications related to the various expenses listed by Shaw, but backups, receipts, and explanations were not provided.
I'm shocked.
What a shocking development there. She didn't provide any proof of the things she was claiming the money was being used on.
Shocking, I say. Shocking.
Not because it wasn't being used by what she was saying, just because, fuck you. Why don't you trust her?
Yeah, just blindly trust and believe what she says. It'll be fine.
Shaw had certain obligations in her contract related to social media activities that she violated multiple times, but Dave's Gourmet chose not to enforce them as to not create a strained relationship.
Oh my god, they gave her chance after chance after chance. They gave her money. They gave her leniency when she broke the terms of her contract for social media stuff. And she's still trying to sue them.
I didn't think she could make herself look like more of an asshole than the time she was on the Karamo show interview, where she condescendingly talked to that lady who was just concerned about her health with pink sauce. But yet somehow she found a way. She looks like an even bigger asshole now. This company did not even force her to abide by the contract she signed because they didn't want to have a bad relationship with her.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, they had every right to enforce her contract. And they're like, no, we don't want to have a bad relationship with you. So we're just going to let you do whatever you want, basically.
And then she goes and burns the bridge anyway, publicly. She started all of this, by the way. It wasn't Dave's Gourmet. She is the one that blew the lid off of this with all the hoopla. In total, Veronica Shaw received over $120,000 in payments from her partnership with Dave's Gourmet and Pink Sauce since August of 2022 to date. Dave's Gourmet offered to pay her attorney fees to go over her contract and make sure all payments she has received are in fact correct, but she declined.
Jesus Christ, they even offered to get her a lawyer. After all of this, they even offered to get her a lawyer for her, like, so that she could understand, you know, no, you're not getting fucked over. And she's like, no, fuck you. Just holy crap. What a stupid, stupid lady. Alright. Let's do this one here. We're gonna go to learn about these clueless cops from Audit the Audit. Apparently, they're going to cost their city thousands of dollars. So let's find out about what they did. I like Audit the Audit. If you're on TikTok, I strongly suggest you go to YouTube and check them out. They're a good channel.
Welcome to Audit the
Oh,
Audit,
thank you.
where we sort out the who and what and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers the First Amendment, trespassing, and loitering, and it's brought
Okay, so this video we're gonna talk about the First Amendment, trespassing, and what did he say?
police interactions. This episode covers the First Amendment, trespassing, and loitering. and it's
Loitering. Okay, so
brought
okay,
to us
this
by
should be
Honor
interesting.
Your Oath Civil Rights Investigations channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. On May 31st, 2023, civil rights YouTuber
Oh, this is
Jeff
from this
Gray
year.
was standing in front of Ocean Springs City Hall in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, holding a sign that read, "God bless the homeless vets," when Officer Wilder of the Ocean Springs Police Department approached him. Mr.
Wait, so this guy had a sign that said, "God bless the homeless veterans," or vets, and this prompted a police officer to show up? Okay.
Gray was in Ocean Springs as part of several stops along the Mississippi Gulf Coast
That
to
makes no
investigate
sense,
how
but
each
all right.
city responded to the attempted exercise of his First Amendment rights. The interaction that followed was shared on his YouTube channel.
What's up?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Guy's like, "Morning, why are you here?" Is this on his camera or the police's camera? I think he said.
The interaction that followed was shared on his YouTube channel to the attempted exercise of his First Amendment rights. The interaction that followed was shared on his YouTube channel.
Okay, so I think this is from his perspective. Not the police officers.
Good morning, sir. God bless homeless veterans.
Oh yeah, so this is from his perspective, not the police officer's perspective. And the police officer is coming up and he already sounds pissed off. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Good morning, sir. God bless homeless veterans. God bless our homeless veterans.
Okay, so what are we doing?
God bless the homeless veterans.
I heard you the first time. Why don't you answer my question? What are you doing?
God bless.
Wow, what an asshole. Like, he's just sitting there with a thing that says, "God bless the homeless veterans." What's wrong with that? And this is coming from somebody who's not religious. Like, what is the problem with having that sign? And why is... Thank you. And... Oh, thank you. But yeah, what's the problem with saying that? The L'Oreal dye.
God bless the homeless veterans.
All right, you need to go somewhere else.
Why is
You
that?
need to go
Because
somewhere
you can't
else.
solicit
Why?
here on the property.
God bless the homeless veterans.
God bless them too. And have a nice day. I'm a veteran myself. I moved.
God bless the homeless veterans.
ID.
Okay, now he's being kind of stupid. Like, the fact that he's just kind of repeating himself. Like, I get it. He's got a right to be there and say it, but now he's kind of being stupid.
For what?
Did I just tell you to move?
Why are you telling me?
Because you can't be here.
Why?
Why?
Because I said.
Just because you said?
You can't be here because I said? The hell kind of answer is that from a police officer?
Yeah, you're on city property.
Yeah, I am.
Are you soliciting money?
No.
God bless the homeless veterans.
Again, what are you doing?
God bless the homeless veterans.
Someone asked in chat for this box.
Oh.
Hold the box up.
Can you take that and dump it? I'm not supposed to have it sitting anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not gonna do another layer?
Should I?
No, I think it's good. I think too much will make it too dark.
I think you're right. And it's also making me feel ill. Yeah.
Learn more. Add reaction button.
God.
I
Hello.
can read.
Shh. Listen to me.
You're fixing to piss me off.
I don't give a damn if I piss you off or not.
Really?
God. Does pissing you off have any kind of relevance on whether what I'm doing?
Yeah, you can't.
Right? Thank you. Does pissing you off, is that a crime? Is it a crime to piss you off? Because I don't think it is.
Here.
Chill it out.
No, I'm not telling you.
De-escalate and calm down.
Nope. I already
Back
told
off
you
a
what you
little.
need to do.
Back off a little before you make a big mistake.
Big mistake. Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Let me
You're
show-
making a mistake.
And I hate being on the side of these, like, because a lot of these First Amendment YouTubers, they bait, right? They do bait. But this cop's being in it.
You're asking me what I'm doing. I've
Yep.
told you how many times.
You didn't tell me.
God bless
I can read.
the homeless veterans. Now, do you understand what I'm doing?
Oh, you want to play that game, really?
I am standing
No, I
on
don't
a
know
public
what you're doing.
sidewalk
You didn't tell
in
me
front
what
of
you're
City
doing.
Hall.
You keep telling me what's on your sign. You
God.
didn't tell me what you're
Yes, that's what he's doing. He is standing there with a sign that says, God bless the homeless veterans. That's what he's doing. And he's protected under the Constitution of the United States to do so.
Bless the homeless veterans. What do you not get about that?
What are you not getting understand me for you telling you to leave?
You can't tell me to leave.
I can tell you to leave.
I'm engaged
You're
in Constitution-protected activity, sir.
Officer Wilder claims that Mr. Gray is not allowed to stand in front of City Hall and must leave. And Mr. Gray
Which is
argues he's
stupid.
engaged in constitutionally protected activity. Although the First Amendment protects freedom of speech, the fact that an individual is engaging in First Amendment speech does not necessarily mean that they have an absolute right to remain at a government building. As the Supreme
That
Court
is
explained
true.
in
That is true. But he's not like, he's on the sidewalk. He's not at the door. So we'll see what
1965
the
case
audit
of
has
Cox
to say.
versus Louisiana, quote, "The rights of free speech and assembly, while fundamental in our democratic society, still do not mean that everyone with opinions or beliefs to express may address a group at any public place and at any time."
True.
Additionally, in the 1981 case of United States Postal Service versus Council of Greenberg Civic Associations, the Supreme Court stated that, quote, "The First Amendment does not guarantee access to property simply because it is owned or controlled by the government." However, although there are times when individuals may be removed from government property despite the fact that they are engaged in speech, it is likely that a court would conclude that Mr. Gray's removal from the area in front of the town hall violated the First Amendment. As
I
the
would
Supreme
agree.
Court outlined in the 1983
What
case
does
of
the Supreme
Perry
Court say?
Education Association versus Perry Local Educators Association, government property can typically be divided into three categories: traditional public forums, limited or designated public forums, and non-public forums.
I would say that the sidewalk in front of City Hall is probably a traditional public forum. Because that, like, if you're, what used to be the town square, right? You would go and you would stand on the steps of City Hall and you would talk, right?
Traditional public forums are
Am I
places
okay?
such as
Yeah. These guys, nothing bad happened. My child is Wile E. Coyote, and he set up a frickin' booby trap, and I fell down the stairs, and he's sorry. It's all good.
streets and parks that are traditionally used for general assembly and debate. Limited public forums are properties that have been specifically designated by the government as open to certain groups or topics. And non-public forums are government properties that are not traditionally used for public communication.
Like, probably like an office or something like that. Like, that would make sense. Like, the office of a government official is not It's not a public forum.
Parks, streets, and sidewalks are classic examples of traditional public forums.
Yes.
And in the 2000 case of Pouillon versus City of Owasso, the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals concluded that the steps of City Hall were a traditional public forum.
Ha! I was right! Go me! Yay!
That, quote, in the absence of a showing that the steps of this public building have been traditionally restricted, the steps of Owasso City Hall are a traditional public forum, and that expression there cannot be banned absolutely. As the Supreme Court summarized in the Perry case, quote, in places which by long tradition or by government fiat have been devoted to assembly and debate, the rights of the state to limit expressive activity are sharply circumscribed.
And the thing is that it's been like forever that you would go to the town square, you would stand on the steps of City Hall, and you would proclaim something, whether you be the mayor or you be like opposed to the mayor, like just that's where you go. So the long-standing tradition.
In these quintessential public forums, the government may not prohibit all communicative activity. Additionally, the court explained that, quote, for the state to enforce a content-based exclusion, it must show that its regulation is necessary to serve a compelling state interest, and that it is narrowly drawn to achieve that end. And that, now quoting again, the state may also enforce regulations of the time, place, and manner of expression which are content-neutral, are narrowly tailored to serve a significant government interest, and leave open ample alternative channels of communication.
Right, like, so while you have freedom of speech, the government can step in and say, no, you cannot stand on the steps and read Mein Kampf to the people. No, you cannot, like stuff like that. That's not what
Here,
public
Mr.
forum
Gray was
is for.
outside City Hall, which a court would likely find to be a traditional public forum, absent evidence that the area outside the Ocean Springs City Hall had been traditionally restricted. And Officer Wilder seems to imply that Mr. Gray could not express himself at any time or in any way at that location. Therefore, if a court concluded that the area outside City Hall was...
Not even because there's a government restriction, literally just because the officer said so. He's like, you can't be here because I said so. It's like, really? Okay.
Was a traditional public forum, it would almost certainly determine that Ocean Springs could not entirely restrict Mr. Gray's First Amendment activity in that area. Likewise, if the city argued that Mr. Gray was removed because of the content of his speech, it would have to prove that its content-based exclusion was necessary to serve a compelling state interest. And
right? Like what? It's discriminatory because it says God bless the homeless veterans and it doesn't include anything else. Like, come on.
And that the time, manner, and place restriction left open ample alternative channels for expression.
Look, you've got one of two choices.
Oh, I do. So
You,
you're telling me I have
officer, have one of two choices. You can respect my civil rights, or you can violate my civil rights. Which one's it going to be? I'm standing here with this sign, and I'm going to stand here. God put it in my heart. I'm not going anywhere. And you're not getting my ID. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start recording. I'm going to get my phone out right here, okay?
See this? I'm recording right now too.
Good
Can
for
people
you.
get body cams from city?
So
All right.
you're recording too, right?
Yeah. All right, so
Well,
what's it going to be?
that's recording as well.
You've got one of two choices.
So you're telling me what I have to do.
You've got one
Yes,
of two
because you clearly don't understand the law, officer.
choices.
Okay.
You can respect my
Well, let me
constitutional
go tell
rights.
you this. I'm gonna go tell the mayor, and when the mayor comes out here and tell you to leave and you refuse, then I'm gonna arrest you.
I'm gonna go tell the mayor that there's a guy standing out here wishing blessings on homeless veterans, and I don't like it. What the?
All right, if I refuse.
Okay.
And isn't that also eliciting or soliciting a trespass?
Yes, if you refuse.
Even though I'm engaged in constitutional
It doesn't
protected activity,
matter.
it doesn't
Isn't
matter.
that
No,
illegal?
it
I'm
does
standing on a
not.
public sidewalk in front of
Because
City
you're
Hall.
allowed to move.
I
You're
can-
allowed to leave.
I'm going to stay
You're
here.
being told.
I'm gonna stay. If the mayor comes out and tells me to leave under threat of arrest, I'll leave.
Be right back.
This is a
So
constitutional
you're gonna go
protected activity.
solicit
I
a
can't believe this.
trespass?
All
Oh,
right, well, I just got
perfect.
off the phone,
Yes, sir.
making a phone call. And
Yes,
the
sir.
thing is, you're actually on government property.
Right, I'm on
Okay.
City Hall property.
Yes, we have the right, the city hall, and me as being part of the city, can ask you to leave the property. We have that.
Wow, dude, what is wrong with you? Why do you not like? I thought you said you were a veteran. What's wrong with saying God bless the homeless veteran?
All right, we own this thing. City owns it. All right. So the city employee, it's myself, people that work in there, has asked you to leave and you refuse.
Have
If you want me to leave,
And
I'll
you
leave.
And you refuse. Let me explain myself before you go any further.
Okay.
Because you're very confrontational. You want to tell me what I
Wait,
can and can't
wait,
do.
he's
and you told me if I
confrontational?
violate your rights, I'm gonna be, I don't know, in trouble. I guess. I'm a vet as myself.
All right.
I understand what you're doing. That's fine.
Mhm.
They don't want you here on city property. Now, if you walked off the property, you went somewhere else, all right? Not on private property.
But he's not on
You
their
did this,
property. He's
it's
on
gonna
the
be a problem.
sidewalk.
You understand that?
That's like saying the sidewalk in front of my house is my sidewalk. It's the city's sidewalk. Like, yeah, I have the right to clean it, or I have to like clean it and shit, but it's not mine. Like, if somebody comes and stands on the walkway to the door, that's different. But it's like,
Do you understand that?
I'm engaged in
Do you
constitutionally
understand that?
protected. I'm engaged.
Yes or no? It's a very simple
I'm
question. Do
engaged
you
in a
understand me?
constitutionally protected activity.
So let me explain this
This
to you
is
again.
freedom of speech and
I
freedom of
don't
religion.
care.
oh,
Let me explain this
you
again.
don't
trespassing
care.
me, I'll-
You don't care about freedom of speech. Awesome.
Explain this again. You're trespassed.
Okay, I'll leave.
Now you're done.
Officer Wilder initially informs Mr. Gray that he will have the mayor tell him to leave and arrest him if he fails to comply, but he later returns without
Or maybe like the religious, like, because it's a religious statement, but considering that there's God Bless America all over the place, I don't...
the mayor and tells him he is trespassed. The relevant state trespassing statute, which is found in section 97-17-97 of the Mississippi Code, provides that, quote, if any person shall without authority of law go or remain upon any premises or land of another, whether an individual, a corporation, partnership, or association, after having been forbidden to do so, either orally or in writing by any owner or lessee or custodian or other authorized person, such person or person shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. There is a limited amount of case law interpreting this statute, but while the statute does not explicitly state that it applies to government-owned public property, it is possible that a court would conclude that an individual can be convicted of trespassing on property owned by the city of Ocean Springs, which is a municipal corporation.
Maybe, like, if they really wanted to be jerks, like, if he was being, like, outright rude and disruptive, maybe, but...
Additionally, it is unclear whether Officer Wilder would be considered a quote-unquote authorized person who has the power to forbid individuals from remaining on the property. But absent an existing agreement between the Ocean Springs government and the police department, Mr. Gray would have a strong argument that Officer Wilder was not empowered to unilaterally decide to trespass him. Although
Yeah.
it should be noted that he claimed to be acting on behalf of the City Hall employees. Further, unlike the state trespassing statute, Section 15-10 of the Ocean Springs Code of Ordinances explicitly prohibits trespassing on public property. However, the ordinance specifically defines trespassing as, quote, entering upon posted public property after regular or routine business hours without permission or without legitimate business to conduct.
Which is not at all what he was doing, because it was the day. He is not actually in the building. And he's exercising a constitutional right.
Or, because Mr. Gray was engaged in speech during regular business hours, it is highly likely that a court would conclude he could not be convicted of violating this ordinance.
Yeah.
How long? I gotta get.
Before you go anywhere else,
Yes, sir.
I have a right to be here.
Okay.
Let me explain the law.
So does
again.
he.
I wanted
want
to
your
leave.
identification.
You want my ID? Can I reach in my pocket and
you
get
can
it?
reach in your pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna step away from you a little bit.
Because I want your ID.
Can we go over there and do this so I'm
No,
off the
right
property? Okay. My ID.
Wait, so now he's like, okay, let me leave the property, and the officer's like, no, you can't leave the property. The fuck? He can sue them for trespassing him under the Constitution. That makes sense.
Right here.
Because I have a valid reason to be here, and I have a valid reason to ask you for identification.
You don't care if I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. You're a military veteran.
Then go get your freaking lawyer and sue the city if you think that's a
Wow,
violation.
I would rather not
dude.
do that.
Then do that. Because I can tell you what, you're not going to go anywhere with it. You understand me?
I would rather not
You
do
wanna
that. I would
bet?
rather you respect my constitutionally protected rights, especially being a veteran.
I do
Well, you
very
obviously
much
don't.
every day.
You're trespassing me
But
off
when
of
you
public
start
property.
becoming confrontational and telling me what I can and can't do,
Dude, you're the one yelling at him. He's speaking calmly and you're yelling, officer. Like, seriously. Hello. I'm good.
Guess what?
Is
You're
it,
gonna lose every time.
is it illegal?
Because I know
really?
what my job is. I know what the Constitutional says. I know what the God-given right is. You're not going to tell me anything different. You understand me? You want to get confrontational? I can get confrontational. I did 20 years in
Wow,
the military. I
you
collect
are
a VA
quite-
check for being disabled. I don't have a problem you holding that sign. 20 years in the military. I collect a VA check for being disabled. I don't have a problem you holding that sign and saying that. But
Are
when
you
somebody
sure?
tells you you have to leave and you can't do it in front of a city building, guess what? You got to go. Just that simple.
I'm not answering any more questions.
Good.
You told me to leave. I'm trying to leave, but you got my ID.
Yeah, I got your ID
You told me
now.
I was trespass. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I
Yes,
got your
you
ID
are.
now.
All right. You stopped me from leaving.
Wow. Aren't you special?
When I run your information, then you're really free to go.
Officer Jill, can I speak with you, sir?
Yeah, it's pronounced Gil.
Gil, I'm sorry.
Yeah, badge number 35.
All
How
right.
are you?
I'm good. I'm trying
Yeah,
to...
can I speak with somebody who's not amped up on some sort of, like, power trip, please?
Explain to the officer here. I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. This is freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of assembly on a traditional public forum at the steps of City
Angry
Hall.
cops need to be fired.
All I've been
I
doing out here
agree.
is politely and peacefully saying God bless the homeless veterans, people that are coming and going. I told him I'm saying God bless the homeless veterans. And now he's trespassing me off the property.
Okay.
I don't think he can do that. I think it's constitutionally, I think he's violating my civil rights doing so.
He is.
So if somebody could please contact the mayor, the city manager, the city attorney, and let them know what's going on before you guys follow through with this trespass. He's trespassed me. I tried to leave, but he stopped me to get my ID. So I'm trying to comply with the trespass.
I don't know if he told you not. The way the call got reported to us was that you were out here soliciting for money, holding a sign.
How is saying God bless the homeless veterans soliciting for money? It's just it's a statement. It's not a question. It's not like it's a proclamation. It's a declarative statement. It's not a I need help or I need please anything like.
We don't know that until we come here and see what's going on.
Okay,
Well,
but he
even if
didn't
I was
even want to
soliciting, it's still a
ask.
civil right. Even if I was. But I'm standing here, I told him multiple times, God bless the homeless veterans.
We
That's
have,
what I'm doing. He
we
asked me,
have
what are you
city-
doing? God bless the homeless
Okay.
veterans.
I'll wait.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Thank you. We have city ordinances in the city, loitering, panhandling.
But you're not
things like that.
loitering. He's
I'm
not
saying
loitering
you're
or
doing any of that stuff.
panhandling.
Well, we don't know that until we do our job and investigate, right?
Well,
After we read your sign, we see you're not asking for money.
Your driver's license.
You're just expressing your freedom of speech in a public place, right?
Yes.
We can't have you loitering though. So in this,
But
city,
he's
I don't know if
not.
you're familiar with the city ordinance or not. If you stay stagnant or idle in a public place, even the sidewalk, for 30 minutes or more, that's a violation of the city ordinance here. You know?
Wait, so you got what do you got to do? Time somebody? I'm sorry, you have to set a timer. You can only stand here. What if you're having a conversation with somebody? Like, what if you like?
In Ocean Springs.
Officer Gill, another officer with the Ocean Springs Police Department, arrives and informs Mr. Gray of a city loitering ordinance that allegedly prohibits individuals from remaining in one place for 30 minutes or longer. The ordinance Officer Gill is referring to seems to be Section 15-10 of the Ocean Springs Code of Ordinances, which we discussed earlier in this episode in terms of its prohibition on trespassing. The ordinance defines loitering as, quote, remaining idle in essentially one location for 30 minutes or longer, and specifies that it, quote, shall include the concepts of spending time idly, loafing, or walking about aimlessly.
Spending
as well as
time idly. How do you define? How do you know that somebody is spending time idly?
was quote-unquote hanging around. However, as with the provision regarding trespassing, the ordinance only forbids loitering on public property after posted business hours, and engaging in any loud or offensive behavior or language, consuming alcoholic beverages, or generally creating a disturbance or annoyance.
Which he wasn't doing. He was literally just going, God bless the homeless veterans, very calmly
Here,
and
Mr.
quietly.
Gray was present during business hours, maintained a low volume, and was there to bring awareness to homeless veterans, which is highly unlikely to meet the ordinance's requirements for unlawful loitering.
Yeah,
like
I don't see how that breaks any ordinances.
Likewise, it is important to note that if the ordinance did prohibit loitering during business hours, it is questionable whether Mr. Gray's conduct would qualify as loitering under the
I would
ordinance,
say no.
as he was engaging in speech and not idle conduct. And a court would likely find that an ordinance that generally forbade spending time idly, loafing, walking about aimlessly, and hanging around on public property was unconstitutionally vague. In the 1978 case of Papa...
That is very vague. Because you can't determine somebody's intent just by looking at them. So to make a loitering call like that is very vague.
Versus City of Jacksonville.
Any behavior could be considered like walking around idly or hanging around. Like, that is very vague.
The Supreme Court held that a vagrancy ordinance that prohibited, and I'm quoting, wandering or strolling around from place to place without any lawful purpose or object was void for vagueness.
Yeah.
Quote, both in the sense that it fails to give a person of ordinary intelligence fair notice that his contemplated conduct is forbidden by the statute, and because it encourages arbitrary and erratic arrests and convictions.
Well, it's true. Like, sometimes I go for walks around the neighborhood. I don't have any, like, intent other than for exercise. I'm just walking. Like, that's not loitering, that's walking.
We have discussed the constitutionality of loitering statutes at further length in a previous episode of ATA, and I've included a link to that episode in the description below if you'd like to learn more.
Am I trespassed?
Yeah, you're trespassed. Don't come back on the city property.
For how long?
Stagnant or idle, he only has to take one step every 30 minutes to counter it. That's true.
If you got business here, you can come back and do business, but
that's very
you
true.
can't stand here with a whole sign.
I'm leaving.
Bye.
And if I don't leave, what'll happen?
Huh?
Would I be arrested if I don't leave?
Yes.
God, I don't know what to do, man. Unbelievable.
After
No
Officer
kidding.
Wilder returns Mr. Gray's license, Mr. Gray leaves City Hall, while the officers remain in front of the entrance. During his tour of the Mississippi Gulf Coast, Mr. Gray also stopped in other parts of South Mississippi, including Waveland, Goshen, Gulfport, and Pascagoula, and had varying experiences in each city. In an article by a local news station, Mr. Gray reported that his experience in Waveland was similar to his interaction with officers in Ocean Springs, and Sergeant Joffrion of the Waveland Police Department informed him that he would, and I'm quoting, go to jail, no questions asked, regardless of whether he was engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. However,
okay, that's disturbing.
Mr. Gray stated that his experiences in other cities differed and described his interactions in Gulfport, Pascagoula, and Goshen as positive. In Goshen, Mr. Gray spoke with the mayor, who stated in the same article that Mr. Gray was very civil, and Goshen Police Chief David Bever responded that Mr. Gray did not do anything that would warrant an interaction with officers and that the First Amendment protected his activities.
It does. It does protect his activities, regardless of whether they have a religious bent to them or not. He has the right to wish God to bless the homeless veterans. And he's not doing it in an obnoxious way.
Chief Dunstan of the Ocean Springs Police reported that the department is performing an internal review and that they are, quote, certainly going to remedy any problems that they found with the officer's actions. It is unknown whether Mr. Gray plans to file a lawsuit based on any of his interactions, but some of his previous encounters with law enforcement have resulted in civil rights lawsuits. Overall, the Ocean Springs officers get an F for trespassing Mr. Gray from public property for simply engaging in First Amendment protected speech, disregarding and dismissing Mr. Gray's constitutional rights, and demonstrating a startling lack of knowledge regarding the Constitution and even Ocean Springs ordinances. In particular, Officer Wilder maintained an aggressive and confrontational demeanor.
Officer Wilder guy, he just had a fucking bad day
throughout
or
the
something.
encounter
He
and
was
openly admitted
pissed
that
off.
he did not care that Mr. Gray was engaged in protected speech. Although it seems that Officer Wilder may have been acting on instructions from a City Hall employee, as a police officer, he should have been aware that the First Amendment prohibited the city from trespassing Mr. Gray for engaging in protected activity. Additionally, while Officer Gill was far less hostile than Officer Wilder, he attempted to justify Mr. Gray's removal from the property by misrepresenting the prohibitions against loitering in the city code of ordinances.
Yeah, that's not okay. He's backing up his, like, he's not being as aggressive as his partner, but he's still backing up the wrongness.
And his interpretation of the loitering ordinance as banning individuals from remaining in one place for 30 minutes in all situations was not only inaccurate, it was likely unconstitutional. Mr. Gray gets an A+ for maintaining a calm and professional demeanor throughout the encounter, respectfully but sternly challenging the officer's arguments and actions, and attempting to have constructive conversations with both Officer Wilder and Officer Gill. At no point did Mr. Gray violate the law, and he made sure to promptly comply with the trespass order after verbally challenging its constitutionality.
Yeah, he did everything correctly in this
Mr. Gray's
situation.
interactions several times
Which
here
is
on ATA,
very,
and I always
you
appreciate
don't always see that with the First Amendment YouTubers, so
his
good
unique
on
style
him.
of auditing and the way he respectfully engages with officers while standing up for his rights. I have included a link to his channel as well as some of his other Mississippi Gulf Coast audits in the description below, and I highly recommend giving his channel your support. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out my second channel for even more police interaction content.
All right, that was a good video. I'm glad we looked at it. But I am going to end here because I'm fucking starving, and it's almost 2 o'clock. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'm gonna be back tonight, and I'm gonna play some Mortal Kombat tonight, I think. So come by and watch that. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoy the hair. And I'll see you guys later.